Hello, my name is Jennifer Zamudio. I'm a first-generation college student at California State University of San Bernardino. I currently go to school 4 days out of the week. I work for 3 days at a fast food restaurant, and I volunteer at an elementary school for 1 day. 3 words that I would use to describe myself would be resilient, motivated, and compassionate. I have gone through many troubles with my dad and with my family, and I've been expected to go to school the next day and sometimes even clock into work a few days after. I've seen and experienced a lot of things that a daughter just shouldn't have to go through, but I'm resilient. I can bounce back from that. I'm motivated to become the best teacher that I possibly can be and to get my education and my credentials because I am a first-generation college student. I want to motivate my younger cousins, my younger nieces and nephews. I'm also very compassionate. Having gone through what I've been through and having to still go on from my day-to-day life has made me a very compassionate person because you never really know what somebody's going through. So I feel that everyone that we interact with, everyone that we come into contact with, I feel that we need to be the kindness that we possibly can be because we never know if they had the toughest time getting out of bed that day and they're just trying to go on about their day. The reason why I want to be a teacher is because I want to make them feel comfortable. I want to make my students feel comfortable in their classrooms. I want them to come into my class and never feel afraid, intimidated, or stressed about their education. I want to be a mentor to them as well and guide them in the right direction. Most importantly, I want to reinforce them. I want to let them know that they're capable of doing anything that they want to do. Some teachers that I've had in the past, they tend to limit their students or sometimes put them down, and that's the type of teacher that I definitely do not want to be. I always want to make sure that my students feel that I'm rooting for them, that I feel that they can always be better than what they think they can be. My mom has influenced me to go to school and get my degree because she's always worked for as long as I can remember, and she's always worked 12-hour shifts for my brother and for me. And I feel like getting my education and my degree would just make her very proud. Aside from my mom motivating me, I had a 4th grade teacher who also greatly motivated me. She was really inspirational to me because she always made me feel important. She made me feel like my education was extremely important. In 4th grade, I moved houses and it was necessary for me to move schools. But she made it possible for me to stay there. She contacted my parents, she had a whole meeting with them, and she convinced them basically to keep me in the school because they had a GATE program that would really help me focus on my education. And I just think that the fact that she took that extra step, that's the kind of teacher that I want to be. I want to make sure that each and every one of my students feels important and feels like I'm there for them. As an educator, I would contribute a safe place. I would want anybody that's a student at my school to be able to come into my classroom and feel like they can come to me for anything. Even students that aren't necessarily assigned to my classroom. I want them to feel like they can come to me for any issue that they have, whether it be an academic issue or just a personal issue. So that's definitely one of the contributions that I would want to make to the community. What I learned about myself is that basically I learned that I do want to be a teacher. I learned that this is the career for me. When I first was graduating high school, I knew that I wanted to work with children, but I wasn't too sure what career choice was the right one for me. After taking this course and several other courses I have taken at CSUSB, I've learned that being a teacher is a very rewarding job because you receive students that are future firemen, future doctors, future lawyers. Everyone just kind of walks in through your classroom. So I feel that I can make the biggest impact as a teacher. I feel that this is the right career for me. I've also learned in this classroom, I've also learned that I need to be an advocate. I need to make sure that I'm standing up for my students because they're relying on me. So I need to make sure that I know everything that will possibly benefit them. I need to make sure I'm an advocate and I teach them how to be advocates for their own learning as well. And basically, that's a little bit about me, why I want to be a teacher, who has motivated me to become a teacher, what I'd like to contribute to the community as an educator, and what I have learned in this class about myself and about becoming a future educator. Thank you.